Thales of Miletus was a central figure in the birth of Western intellectual tradition. This video explores his paradigm shift from explaining the world through supernatural myth to understanding it via natural law. Born around 624 BCE, Thales emerged from Miletus, a wealthy cosmopolitan port city. Through trade with Egypt and Babylon, Miletus became a hub for cross-pollination of advanced mathematics, astronomy, and new ideas, providing the perfect environment for Thales's pursuits. Thales initiated a major shift from mythos to logos. Instead of attributing natural events like earthquakes to the anger of gods, he proposed that observable matter interacts through natural laws, seeking a single, physical principle to explain the cosmos. For Thales, this underlying principle, or arche, was water. He deduced this from observing that all living things require moisture to survive and grow, and that water can transition between solid, liquid, and gas, suggesting it is the fundamental substance of matter. Thales also viewed the universe as animate. His observation of static electricity and magnets led him to suggest that matter possesses an intrinsic soul or energy. He essentially replaced supernatural explanations with the idea of a self-moving, living physical entity. Thales served as a bridge in the evolution of geometry. While the Egyptians used mathematics primarily as a pragmatic tool for surveying land, Thales introduced these techniques to Greece, focusing on the abstract rules and theoretical proofs that would define formal science. His work contributed to 5 foundational geometric theorems. These include rules regarding circle bisection, isosceles triangles, vertical angles, triangle congruence, and the theorem stating that an angle inscribed in a semicircle is a right angle. Thales applied his geometric logic to measure the unmeasurable. By calculating shadows at specific times of day, he was able to deduce the height of the Great Pyramids, and he used triangulation to determine the distance of ships at sea. His contributions to astronomy were equally profound. Thales predicted a solar eclipse in 585 BCE, defined the Ursa Minor constellation for navigation, mapped the sun's path, and helped refine the calendar into 365 days. An famous anecdote tells of Thales falling into a well while gazing at the stars, only to be mocked for ignoring the earth at his feet. Plato used this to illustrate the philosopher's withdrawal from the sensible world to pursue abstract, universal truths. However, Thales was also pragmatic. By using his knowledge of weather and astronomical patterns to predict a bumper olive harvest, he monopolized the local olive presses. Aristotle used this to prove that philosophers could easily generate wealth, though they chose to pursue knowledge instead. Thales perfectly embodied the dual nature of the philosopher. He possessed both the theoretical drive to understand universal truths and the pragmatic ability to apply that knowledge to the physical world. Elevated as the first of the 7 sages of Greece, Thales's wisdom became synonymous with 2 foundational pillars of Western ethics: know thyself and nothing in excess. Thales was a, quote, multiple mind. His diverse work across philosophy, mathematics, engineering, and astronomy was not a random collection of hobbies, but the result of applying the revolutionary tool of rational inquiry to every aspect of the human experience. Ultimately, the importance of Thales lies not in the accuracy of his individual theories, but in the epistemic framework he created. By rejecting superstition for logical proof, he ignited the spark of the Western scientific and philosophical tradition.